Hi everyone. Welcome to US Hot News. Trump says he had very good call with Zelensky one day after speaking to Putin. President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy spoke on the phone Wednesday morning in a call that lasted roughly an hour, Ms. Trump said in a post on Truth Social. Just completed a very good telephone call with President Zelenskyy of Ukraine, the president wrote. It lasted approximately 1 hour. Much of the discussion was based on the call made yesterday with President Putin in order to align both Russia and Ukraine in terms of their requests and needs. We are very much on track, and I will ask Secretary of State Marco Rubio and National Security Advisor Michael Waltz to give an accurate description of the points discussed. That statement will be put out shortly. The call comes a day after Ms. Trump's lengthy call with Russian President Vladimir Putin, in which Ms. Trump said Putin agreed to a 30-day ceasefire against Ukraine's energy and infrastructure. The commitment fell short of the full ceasefire pushed by the US and agreed to by Ukraine. Hours after Ms. Trump and Putin hung up, Russia launched a series of drone strikes that struck civilian areas and damaged a hospital. Zelensky said Tuesday night that only a real halt to Russia's attacks on civilian infrastructure can signal a genuine desire to end this war and bring peace closer. Wednesday's call is the first known conversation between Ms. Trump and Zelensky since their disastrous Oval Office meeting last month that resulted in US officials telling Ukrainians to leave the White House early. Ms. Trump has repeatedly said he believes Putin wants peace, with little evidence to support that claim, 3 years after Putin launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. On Wednesday, Special Envoy to the Middle East Steve Witkoff said Putin is operating in good faith, and the Russian leader issued an order following his call with Ms. Trump directing Russian forces not to attack Ukrainian energy infrastructure. Zelensky has expressed skepticism toward the idea that Putin wants peace. We are skeptical when it comes to trusting the Russians, Zelensky said Tuesday. There is no trust in Putin. That's why I am saying we need to understand how it will work technically so that it will not depend on their desire only. That is it. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz said technical teams are heading to Saudi Arabia on Monday to try to hammer out terms of a ceasefire. I spoke today with my Russian counterpart Yuri Ushakov about President Trump's efforts to end the war in Ukraine. Waltz wrote on X. We agreed our technical teams would meet in Riyadh in the coming days to focus on implementing and expanding the partial ceasefire President Trump secured from Russia.
Subscribe for more updates.